yesterday about the reacting to. Summyah refuses to acknowledge reality. Now, me personally, I was in this stream with academics, and he was talking to No Cap X, basically breaking down to her that she's a bop, and she doesn't want to accept that. But it's like, bro, if you gonna be that, if you gonna let it be known, you gotta own that shit. That's what Mike said. But let's get straight to it. Yeah, sure.
What I'm telling you right here, this is the game. You're 20, and your wide-eyedness, that thinking, oh, I'm just seeing and streaming, is how to get you into escort culture. Because you're saying, I'm just going there to stream and I'm on a jet. No, why do you're not that cool, shorty? I'm telling you, you're again brought there with your friends
no.
to get.
No, nobody got. That's what I'm saying. That's where you're wrong, guys.
You think you so cool over videos like, dog, she's such a vibe. I'm gonna spend X amount of thousands of dollars on her to get her over here, just so I can talk to her. Bro, you are not the president. You are not nobody important. You just look good. Hey, you probably feel good too. You feel me?
You're wrong. Again, you're wrong. It seems like in your mind, in your world, you have to do these things for because they're not generally gonna put you for you.
The difference between me and you in this conversation, I'm down to be all the way honest. Yo, I booked a jet for 80 grand. I brought him straight up. I'm not here to lie about nothing. Why did you?
Of course.
You think I'm about to spend 80 grand just to have a conversation? I mean, people are that rich, but it's like, that's a lot of money, bro. That's literally a property. You can go buy a house with that, bro.
Of course, you're trying to.
That's a lot of money.
Of course.
I know every rapper who used to say, when Sway Lee go to Bahamas and bring 30 girls, he brings
Of course, man. Of course.
Why did Trippy bring you?
Of course,
I don't know. Academics doesn't seem wrong to me. The current beef between DJ Academics and Summyah, the streamer / content creator, has opened up so many interesting conversations to me. Not necessarily because I care what this one young lady and her friends did, but the overall conversation that I've been preaching on this channel about young women and the streaming community and culture. Part of me wants to believe that these young men want these women to be around because they are fun, interesting, and entertaining. And another part of me believes that this is a big ring of traffic. And as I look back to all the women content creators from about a year ago, I think to myself, where are they? What happened? And why does this cycle keep happening of young women getting attached to these content creators, used up and thrown away like a tube of toothpaste, continuously happen time and time again? If you're new to this channel, please make sure you hit that like button, that subscribe button. It goes a long way for us unemployed over here. These bills won't pay themselves, and I can pay Georgia Power in subscriptions. I appreciate it. Now, back to the video. This all started with a video from Summyah and her friends talking about the male prospects in their lives. You know, their standards, the gift giving, etc., etc.
How much a man gotta make for you to take them serious? How much a month? Over 6 figures a month. I was just about to say,
Over 6 figures a month. Okay. You think you about to find a serious relationship out of a nigga that's making over 6 figures a month, and all you bring to the table is punani? Let's be real here. Let's be logical. You know what I'm saying? So you think you gonna be his one and only, with you bringing nothing to the table, but he making 6 figures a month? Come on, man. Let's be real here, bro. Like, let's. That's a genuine question.
I'll do over 6 figures a month. I think I should do that.
And how many men in the USA makes 6 figures? Like, how many? Bro, the average salary in the average wage up in America is like 60,000. I think that's like the average. You know what I'm saying? So for you to say 6 figures a month is overly wild, bro. I got a brain fart there. I just had to
the conversation surrounding relationships when Kevin Samuels died. Ultimately, the conversation was futile. There was irreparable damage done to the community as a whole. And for what it's worth, I got engaged and I didn't have to deal with this nonsense anymore. But Academics took on this challenge after seeing Summyah and her friends, who are friends and associates with some rappers that he's close with, and responded to these standards and whatnot that these young women have.
How much a man gotta make for you to take them serious? How much a month? Over 6 figures a month. I was just about to say,
And keep in mind, these girls are like under 25. They have a little bit of following on social media. Guys are flying them out left and right. These girls, when they're popping this type of shit, the guys who got the money fly them out. Maybe they think a bag is cool. I ain't buying no bitch no bag, but whatever. Like they're hypnotized by money. You fuck them for a week.
Basically selling. It's a classier way of selling yourself or selling your body. That's literally what this is. A classier way of selling yourself.
And they sit there, post a bunch of pictures of places you've been, shit you live in, cars you drive, and they get back on the track and wait for the other millionaire to fly them out. Like, it's kind of a sad life. I don't know how they make it look so lit. They make it look so lit. Like, yeah, you got to make this amount of money. Chat, these are the women you do not take serious. Like come on. Like, a woman that gives the criteria of how much you need to make, you don't take serious, period.
Now, don't shoot the messenger, maybe the originator of the message, but I actually kind of agree with what Academics is saying. I was born in 96.
96?
I know.
Oh,
Unk status.
That sounds so far. I don't know why that sounded so old, bro. I don't know, bro.
Means I graduated from high school at 2014. I've been around the block here for a minute. And in every iteration of young man, there is IG model after IG model, baddie after baddie, content creator after content creator that comes and goes. They appear in all these videos with all these other male content creators, rappers, celebrities, etc., etc. Never create a real fan base and just end up disappearing. Now, I'm not saying that that is exactly Summyah and her friends, but more than likely it is Summyah.
I just did the math in my head. I'm 22. And I was born in 03. So that means he 30. Look at that.
And as I go back and look at the 2014 baddies, I don't want to date myself by saying any names. They're doing extra regular stuff now. From riding around in Maybachs and Rolls Royces at the ripe old age of 18 and a half, now pushing a 2007 Camry. And again, there's nothing wrong with a 2007 Camry. I think that that's the first year where they got the surround airbags and they had Bluetooth in the car. Pretty good car. But ultimately, what Academics is saying is true no matter the age group. Now, just because I agree with him doesn't mean that Summyah did. She took to Twitter to call him names, call him fat, all these other things like that. And ultimately, it led to a live stream that revealed a lot of both of their mentalities behind the whole situation.
When women put out an idea that they have these unrealistic expectations of men is because they're into escorting culture. You and your homegirls are into escorting culture. Did you escort recently for Trippie Redd? I'm here to hopefully have a conversation that we can make a conclusion.
No. Why is that even coming out your mouth? It's 20 different girls on that trip. Like, he's celebrating his album thing. When I did the stream with him, I did a stream with him. He invited me to the stream.
Bro, he can have it's more men, it's more women than men in this world. You know what I'm saying? Men. I said it to say this. He could have grabbed women from wherever he was at, wherever he landed at. But no, he flew you out to pipe you out. That's simply what it is.
I didn't get a text. He was like, hey, you can come and bring whoever you want. He was on some cool shit. It was nothing like that. So for you to get up here, that's what I'm saying.
That's what the new escorting experience is. Bring your friends. Bring your friends for this free trip that I'm hoping will turn into something romantic or intimate. Yeah, that's how escorting works.
Nobody did. What are you talking about? What?
Ma'am, are you or have you been romantically involved with Trippie Redd? Yes or no?
No.
Okay. Did he have any?
Okay. Well, listen. This is not no interrogation. 1, 2. I just told you what it was. So for you to keep, we did a stream previously. He invited me. So that's it. That's all. But you're still trying to paint this narrative. That's what I'm saying. You're so fixated on this one narrative. Like, what is that doing for you?
I think it's time we actually define what an escort is in this context. An escort is.
Well, he got the real definition. I was about to say a paid sex worker, or you getting paid for your time, your services. Or, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Sex worker who provides companionship, and often it leads to sexual favors. And this stuff can be funneled through agencies and different things like that. Maybe a person behind a camera who, sends young women over to these streamers or whatnot. But ultimately, you're providing companionship. And I think that's where the line kind of gets blurred, because some of these people are interpreting this as, hey, I'm friends with so-and-so, and they are just flying me out, spending money on me. But some of this other stuff is clear as day sex work. And I'm not here to shame sex work, but this is just an interesting conversation as a whole.
The culture of women claiming these are the guys they're into, flexing and showing off these type of experiences, and then trying to act like it's not what we all know what it is, right?
I take pictures everywhere, gang. I take pictures everywhere.
This
like, I seen you made a comment like, oh, she's on a PJ, she's excited, she's taking pictures. Look, listen.
But how did you get on the PJ? You know what I'm saying? What did you have? You're not doing stocks. You know what I'm saying? You're not an entrepreneur of any type. How did you get on a private jet? By the funds of a richer man that's flying you out to hype you out. Yeah.
I'll take pictures at a fucking gas station if I look cute and the outfit's cute. If I want to take pictures and I want to post on my page, I can do that. I can literally do that. I have free will. Why does it automatically think in your mind like, okay, she's fucking, which is prostitution, or like, why is that even a thing in your mind? Like,
I just noticed.
Man, I'll be honest. You're trying to paint. Hold on, that lifestyle is escort. I just want to let you know. Like, you don't have to admit it. You don't have to.
I guess if a girl get on a PJ, she's an escort. That's what you're saying.
If you're going from rapper to rapper and going and, listen, I'm telling you.
Are you talking to me directly, or are you saying in general? Be direct with what you're saying now.
Both.
Huh?
Both. I think we've heard about you now with at least for what people know, 2 rappers. But you know what I mean? Like, you're kind of on the block, girl.
From who knows? Like, what are you saying? Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, who cares? Why do you care? No, nobody's hopping rapper to rapper. Nobody's hopping rapper to rapper. Like, you sound slow.
We're not saying we care like we want you to stop. We're just commenting on it, and I feel like you got.
Okay, but whoever said that I was hopping rapper to rapper? Y'all only know me for dating one person.
One rapper to the other.
Now I get it. The words are offensive, but Academics is just trying to break down something that we all see on a day-to-day basis. These people being connected to wealthy individuals for one reason and one reason only: to provide companionship. Whether that be sexual or not is up to you.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with that. But they show just tried to hit Diddy with sex trafficking for flying that dude. You know what I'm saying? All the extra stuff. That was one of the counts. That wasn't the whole case, but that was one of the counts. Just saying.
Times out of 10 is sexual. But when people see Summyah on these different planes and these different places and spaces with Trippie Redd, it just screams to them, hey, she's doing this for a bag, for clout, whatever the case may be. Now, there are some people like Ben Didon who would deflect and say that that's not true. This isn't, valid or whatever the case may be. We just do these things.
I'm taking Summyah out of it. I'm taking like all niggas out of it. I'm taking a real personality out of it. When y'all, even bitches will really use niggas to get an experience and be like, I'm not doing shit. And what the nigga supposed to do? Be like, either the nigga keep it P and be like, all right, well, you cool.
But how often do that happen, though? It's like, okay, you better do this or you're not getting a bag. Do this or you're not getting 10 racks. They gonna do whatever they gotta do to get that bag or that 10 racks.
Just not gonna invite you out no more. I'm not gonna invite you no more. Or the nigga gets into it with the bitch and they be like, find your own way home, bitch. You can't like how I think Lil TJ and Ruby had got into it back in the day, like that type of shit. You gonna buy my flight home, man? Hell no, bitch. Find your way. Like it be that type of shit going on. Every time bitches be around, y'all might feel like bitches gonna fuck, but like that shit don't be going on every time, fool. Like if say like any football celebrity y'all know flies out 20 bitches, all them hoes not finna fuck.
But what Ben fails to realize,
all of them not, but it's like it's a good percent, or a couple of them are. You know what I'm saying? One of the 20 is gone. You know what I'm saying? Let's be real.
Academics had to make him understand is that whether or not y'all have sexual intercourse or not, you paying for somebody's companionship is escorting. That is by definition escorting. And there's nothing wrong with it. We all understand what's going on. But why I'm interested in this conversation is because during her rant with Academics, Summyah mentioned the fact that she's a real deal content creator. She went to Streamer U. She has a career.
We know you for literally fucking a rapper. That's why we know you.
From
So
No Cap.
we're gonna post
No,
your
that's
anniversary
how
from
you
getting
know me from the No Cap
introduced to being on
situation.
No Cap, no Summyah. I'm just not knowing who this is. Literally, like I didn't know who it was until DJ Academics brought it to the spotlight.
Fine, that's fine. You can know me from that. That's fine.
But y'all
We're
don't
gonna
know why
post your
you
anniversary. You getting a
Hey,
turn?
But
man,
listen,
I'm
I'm a
dope.
streamer.
Nice to
Don't
meet
try to fucking downplay me, bitch.
I know you
Bitch, I'm out here and I get my clips and I do my little shit. Don't ever try to do that, bitch. I want to stream you and all that. I don't give a fuck. Don't downplay shit I got going on. Bitch, all you do is sit your fat ass up on this internet eating your potato chips and talk shit about the next bitch.
Wait, is that the one that was going?
You making your money though. You making your money though. But you also paying to fuck bitches. Nobody want to genuinely fuck with your ass. Nobody around you genuinely want to be around you. Listen, I done heard niggas talk about you, bro. They don't fuck with you.
Okay, by your definition, Trippie paid to fuck you then.
Now, I'm not here to validate or invalidate if she is a streamer or not a streamer, a content creator or not a content creator. She has a good following on Instagram. She does stream occasionally and pulls good numbers. We're not going to take that away from her at all. You're an audience that knows how to read numbers. You do the math and come up with your own conclusions. But what does interest me though is what she uses as a validation tactic, the fact that she's been to Streamer U. Now, we know about the women that were in all these streams during the past year that jumped into the content creation game or got propelled to another level in the content creation game based off of being attached and associated with a bunch of different men. Streamer U boosted a lot of people's careers. You remember Lola, the news reporter from Streamer U? She's doing insane things. She's been at the Grammys, she's been at Mafiathon, and recently she signed a deal with the NBA to do some stuff for 2K, if I'm not mistaken.
Really? That is crazy. Hey, shout out Kai. Hey, yo, let me get an ad blocker and I get monetized. Just stay down till we come up, bro. Just be patient, bro. Trust. We gonna be
coming
good.
to work with you? Of course, guys. Of course. I'm still gonna be streaming, guys. Like, I'm still gonna be streaming. We're still gonna be doing lit behind streams. Now they're gonna be even litter, okay? Because I'll be like with some cool lit people. And I'm also obviously going to be the news reporter for the NBA 2K League. So we're gonna be doing a lot of great fun things for them. They're gonna give me a whole rundown I'm not exactly sure when my first day of work is yet.
Shouts out to her desk. I actually love her desk. Like, genuinely speaking, somebody get this clip to her so I can find out where she got her desk from, because I do want to have my own desk. People like Yana have blown up over the past year through creative streams, genuine funniness, all those different things. And she just needed a platform, because even before coming to Streamer U, Kai Cenat predicted how big and how successful she would be.
I think Yana's gonna be one of the biggest female content creators. I ain't gonna lie, bro. She was streaming off her PS4.
Really?
Gaming with a fucking camera.
Dedication, bro. That goes to show you that it's possible, bro. It's possible.
In the big 2020 fucking 5. That's a different level of commitment.
Dedication.
That's a fucking winner.
But, and I don't want to say too many names here because it actually is kind of sad. There are a lot of streamers who were on Are You My Ball last year, on Blackboy Max's Love Stream, and Streamer University that were ultimately male-centered, male-coded, male everything, and it did not pan out. And now we see them running to the internet blaming anybody, anything, and everyone as to why their streaming and content creation careers aren't working, other than the fact
because they thought that the handout was going to propel them to new heights. I mean, the handout is just a stepping stool. When you get the handout, you have to use it properly. You know what I'm saying? If you didn't, I'm trying to think of a word. Give me a second. I'm just gonna say value. If you didn't value or use the time wisely, your spotlight times wisely, hey, bro, you can't blame nobody but yourself. You obviously see that people took advantage of the moment and got to it. So at this point, it's excuses, bro. And they was in the same position.
They got roped into doing male-centered content.
Way longer.
I have seen jokes. I have seen them start little and getting big to the point where people are doing it so much. The men are doing it so much. They do not know. Kids are watching y'all. They are making it okay. They are making gay okay, and it's not okay.
I mean, me personally, bro. Do what you do, bro. That ain't my business. But you're not about to sit here and just say that gay people are disgusting or gay people are just wrong because they like what they like. No, bro. If that's the case, you wrong for liking what you like. No.
Teaching the little boys that it's okay and that we're just playing. Men don't play. When you ain't gay, you ain't gay. You don't play. You don't play. And it go way past playing. It starts with the joke, and then the joke gets bigger. And the little joke turns into hand movements, facial expressions, body language. Then it turns to you actually looking like a girl, acting like a girl, talking like a girl. Then it turns into you talking about what you want to do with men.
The fact that they got Rakai right here is crazy, bro. I honestly think Rakai is really DL. Like, he's not playing. Like, I think he likes boys, and that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. Nobody's saying there's nothing wrong with it. But it's like, bro, it comes to a point. You can't pay me a certain amount of money to do half of the things that he do. A quarter of, no, bro.
It's not a joke.
Yeah, saying all that homophobic rhetoric as if you weren't at Streamer University trying to be just like them, with them attached to them, associated with them, is the most insane thing in the world to me. And there's a mountain of others, but India Love is probably another prime example that I would feel comfortable highlighting in this situation. Granted, she's had individual streamer success, but we know how her views ebb and flow based off of being associated with men. Only really ever brought around for the companionship or to get the different pieces of content off that they need, but never really able to build your own audience, your own platform. Why is that not considered escorting? I don't know. Now, eventually, Academics does get hit with a cease and desist from Summyah's legal team because these claims are inflammatory nonetheless.
She sent me this whole legal document. No lawyer listed. It says pro se. That's how I know she went to ChatGPT. It was ironic because
like I'm saying, I watch Academics on my own time. When I'm at work, I'll be listening to the podcast. Trust.
I felt like that was even hell proving a point. She said, "You're fucking up my money by exposing this culture that you know my behavior could be associated with." What does that tell you already? But okay, you know, usually when people send a cease and desist, they're hoping you're not going to keep dragging it. That's basically the admitting the white flag that, hey, listen, people are starting to maybe reflect some thoughts based on our conversation about me, and this could be something that's not good for me. Could you not keep dragging it? bro, I don't have, no one wakes up and says, what is Summyah doing today? No. So yeah, there's no.
Hey, out of 220,000 people that we saw her Twitch, hey, it's somebody is. You know what I'm saying?
Malintent. There's no,
Somebody is.
I don't want to drag it or nothing like that. So I said, let's get on the phone. No. So I said, give me your number. So I'm saying, I want to get on the phone instantly. And this should tell you all you want to know. Remember, she sent me this chat GPT cease and desist. I'm like, oh my God, I could tell she's so triggered. She's blah, blah. She's trying to type all legal now. She's like, calling me a thought is one thing, but accusing me of doing that and saying I'm getting flued out to get piped. Okay, I'll read y'all the whole thing later. I'm like, yo, all right, listen, we could be adults. It's fine. Right? And really, so I'm like, give me the number. She misconstrues me asking for her number as me asking, like, for what number in monetary sum would I settle before we get to litigation?
Ain't that crazy, though? It wouldn't be a problem if she was getting paid for it. I mean, get it how you can, I guess. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, chat, it's always about the moolah.
Yeah.
It's always about money with these people.
Get it how you can,
so
bro.
I'll give her some credit, though. She didn't, like, just give me a number. She was just like, hey, where I'm ready to go ahead, blah, blah, blah. But also, like,
build a website you love.
Let me get an ad block
with
and
Wix.
Monetize. But don't worry about it. Just stay down
For your
until
words?
come up. You feel me?
I just care my reputation. I don't necessarily want exactly money, but yeah, you've hurt me. You've hurt my reputation.
Oh, Summyah. I don't think that your reputation is hurt because I think
Her
that
feelings
9
hurt.
times out of 10,
Feelings hurt
majority
for
of
being
these
called-
content creators.
For her being called a prostitute, her feelings is hurt. Understandable, but it's like, bro, if you're gonna live the lifestyle, don't be ashamed of it. You gotta live it to the fullest, live it up, and wear it on your chest. You know what I'm saying?
Know exactly what it is. And I can break it down for you guys if you need a little bit of insight and backstory because, hey, I've been on that side. These guys go to these different casting agents, these different production companies, and they ask them to find them a women for their video. Whether it be the 20v1s, whether it be the pool parties, whether it be the different videos, the cooking challenges that are surrounded by women, they're getting them from these casting agents. Contracts are signed up, NDAs, etc., etc. Money is exchanged for your time being there. And then ultimately, whatever happens afterwards, happens afterwards. Sometimes you guys hang out for extended periods of time. Sometimes you do get cracked. I seen it. I've been there. Hell, I started a lot of it on this side of the internet. Dang, ain't that crazy? Am I the original? Never mind. But it's not hurting your reputation or any of these other young women's reputation because everybody knows what's going on. I hate to be so crass and so rude, but the main thing that
it's a problem right now because the whole public knows. I mean, everybody knew. Nobody just really said nothing. She got hurt. Her feelings got hurt by what academics said. No, it's a problem. I mean, it's okay, I said it before. I'm going to say it again. Then I'm going to end the video off on that. If you're going to live a certain lifestyle, you got to think of it this way. People either going to love you and people either going to hate you. You know what I'm saying? It's not that everybody going to love you and everybody going to hate you. It's always going to be people that love you. It's always going to be people that hate you. But as long as you're comfortable with the skin that you're in, bro, that's all that matters. I know she probably won't see this video, but if she do, hey, take that and apply it to the rest of your life, and you're going to live a prosperous life. Trust. But no, let me know what y'all think down in the comments below. And I'm going to catch you niggas in the next one. Yes, sir.